Welcome everyone. Hello. And welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, hello. We're going to be doing a little bit of just a kind of a grindy one tonight. We're going to try to make up for some of the lost ground we didn't get to do last night, since we kind of had a rough start with this playthrough. And see if we can make up some ground, make some cash, and get a little bit of a footing going in this one. Since I'm most likely I'm going to be doing a longer episode tomorrow, if not maybe some ATS. I've got to see what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow and Friday are my unpredictable days. Friday is most likely the day I'll probably not stream instead of tomorrow, which is why we'll probably stream tomorrow instead. And if that's the case, we'll probably go ahead and do ATS, because it'll be a little bit easier, and we'll try to do some progress in this tonight and save this and its pickup for like the week after next. It depends on which week it ends up on, just because since once the beginning of the month gets here, I'm gonna pick up some small cheapy things that I've already put in the budget and planned, that's gonna help us kind of expand the themes a little bit, plus give me some other things that we're gonna be doing with James and stuff. One of them is the one y'all voted on, which is gonna be hilarious. James has already got it in his wish list and ready to go. But did you see my message on how strong the knights actually are in the mod? Yeah, I saw that, but I already knew that. But the key is getting those knights in the Musolian start. This is why I partially think starting as the errant is a bit better, just for the pure one single fact of you're already gonna be able to basically have all the writing you need, and since you have writing, this is another thing that made us, I think, a little bit more vulnerable than the knight has as a start. Since other than when I stole it from my inventory and my civilian side, even then it's not as good a horse as what the errant starts with. The errant starts with a really good horse and decent armor. So that horse actually makes your party speed, because it's just you in the beginning, very fast. So you end up being able to outrun most of the smaller parties. So the Chaos Cultists won't catch you. So you can kind of, as long as you don't get trapped, you can kind of mitigate that and move north enough to go get the squires first. I have noticed that's the big difference between the two playthroughs. But starting as a vampire, even if you steal the one from your inventory, it's going to speed you up a little bit, but not necessarily enough. It's not a good horse compared to what the errant gets. The errant definitely has the better start. If you start as an actual knight's errant yourself, it is definitely the better start. But it's really maddening you can't make it the vampire. Like, you can't have both. And I'm like, that seems kind of strange, considering even though Musolian is human and vampires, more so than Von Karstein and Blood Dragons, it's still vampire knights. So it's like, why can't I just start as a vampire and a knight? But either way, it's fine. We'll work around it. It'll pay off in the long run. So yeah, see, that's the thing. If you start as an errant, you're going to be able to do that. If you start as a vampire, you're not going to be able to get north without getting jumped. You have to get lucky when you spawn your world that there's no cultist in between you and that whatever that town is called, Urin, the one that's at the top right next to that castle. Not the one right next to you when you start, but the one up above. You already know what it is, but for everyone else's reference, if you've played this map before a little bit, when you start, and I'll show on the map when we load in, as a vampire, there is a 50-50 chance that the path is either going to be completely clear and you can walk your way over there and get some squires real early. And then it's all about kind of surviving and waiting in the village until you can get enough squires. Then just bombard a bunch of skeletons in there to keep the squires alive. Because all you really need to do, realistically, is you need to go get the squires. Then you need to go to a main town. I don't know if you can do it in a castle. I don't think you can. So go to Mount&Blade or the main city, the only one that they have. And then you need to go to the graveyard and get some skeletons. So that way the skeletons keep the squires alive. So you can start getting horses to support you quickly. Once you get at least 3, you should be okay. Because then 3 will start compounding as long as you keep getting squires. But we're kind of at that point now because I cheated the system and said screw it. Because I got tired of it and got annoyed because our start was so bad. Because like I said, it's 50-50. That path may not be clear enough to get them. And if that's the case, the secondary choice you can do as a vampire start, go south and go into Braytonia. It may be cheesy, because it's technically not fully accurate, but they're technically the same unit. They just look slightly different, but their color for your faction, whatever you've chosen, they're going to look the same, basically. So, go get you some Braytonian Errant Knights that start automatically at Errant Knight level. So that way you can get at least 2 or 3 of those. To keep to also, when your squires turn into the outcast version of that same unit, you'll be able to start to filter them out. Or just leave them. To be fair, once again, they don't look much different. The only difference that's going to start changing is when they get to higher than that. When they start going into their higher rank Braytonian Knight levels. And I guess what you could argue there is just don't level up the Braytonian ones. Keep them at the errant stage. And just let them die off. If they die, they die. They're basically more cannon fodder at that point. And let your Mount&Blade versions be the ones that turn into the max level. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm realizing. If you're going to play Vampire Mount&Blade, you have to cheat a little. You have to go and violate the rules a little bit. Like, because I like to roleplay and try to keep my units within my own faction. I do this in the vanilla one as well. You can do this with Von Karstein and Blood Dragon, but not with Mount&Blade unless you're going to go Knight. That's why I recommend, if you want to go pure cavalry, but the dark side version, and you don't care about starting as a vampire, because you can turn into one. That's the other thing. It'll take a while before you get enough reputation to go over to the Blood Keep and get turned into a vampire. But if you don't care about that taking so long, I definitely am going to say just choose the Knights Errant start. That way you can immediately just get squires. But if you're going to go vampire start automatically, we're doing this for roleplay purposes, so we're going to fight through it. But if you're going to do a vampire start, go play Von Karstein or the Blood Dragons. Over there in Manfred's territory. It's much safer and way easier to do. Plus, for some reason, and I do think this is a thing, I haven't been able to fully confirm this, but I played Isabella, right? I played Isabella again versus this one. She is definitely stronger. And I know the build for her is slightly different that I went with. She's still a Von Karstein Noble, just like I went with Mount&Blade Noble. But I have noticed, because one faction is, as we know, cavalry, Mount&Blade, I do think that the heroes do have a little bit of different flat stats. At least in the mod. In vanilla, this is not a thing. This is just a mod. Because I'm like, wait, why is my vampire start, and I don't even mean advantage-wise, just strength-wise. And I put it on Bannerlord to see the difference. I put it on Bannerlord difficulty off of Warrior, so that way they'd be the same. And I changed it to 50% less damage, just like we did for him. She can take a beating and dish it out. Like, she one-shots people. Like, those same those same cultists, she kills them in one blow. And my brain's like, ow! And this is what a starting sword. The same starting sword he started with. So I do think flat stat wise, like the stats we don't get to see for the factions, it is higher for Von Karsteins. They are definitely melee trucks. But that's why I said if you want to do straight vampire start, it is a little easier to do the Von Karstein Blood Dragon. I do think Blood Dragon's more cav too. I think me choosing Blood Dragon also made us weaker, because I think Blood Dragon's more cav oriented. That's why it gives me more flat damage. It's meant to guarantee one-shotting on back of a horse. Is basically what that Red Fury skill does. You can use it for melee, but I feel like if you were gonna do this, you'd want to go. You want to start in Manfred's territory though. And once you get enough errants and knights, you can farm the cultists and make bank and get Black Knight's armor. And get Black Knight's armor and just cascade from there. Yeah, that's kind of what we did with Richard. When we had Richtard, or... Richter is what I meant to say. I named him Richard, but Richter is what I meant to name him, because I thought it was Richard, but it's Richter Belmont. So... back when we were doing that one, so another Dracula. But alright, let's load up from where we are. Save games, Helsing, load. Also, crouch lancing can't, I call it couch lancing. It's crouch lancing, technically. Crouch lancing can't be blocked by cultists since they have no shields. That's true. At least that's weird. Why is it so zoomed in on the city? Also, the city is partially flooded. I never realized that. It's like an Italian type city. Basically sits on the swamp. Is it couch? I always thought it was crouch, because it is kind of crouching. You're kind of doing a crouching stance on a horse to brace the lance and give it as much force as possible. But I've never known the difference. I've heard people say couch, crouch. I don't know which one it is. Doesn't really matter, to be fair, but you know. Alright. We are 26 strong from what I remember, and we have horses now. Yeah. One accidental Castilian Stirs Knight Black Knight, so Skelly Boy Black Knight. Some Bretonian nobles that, like I said, that I took and turned into these. These are the ones that really, like this, you see how these pictures are the same. I'm going to show y'all something. So that's our version. That's their version. You see how little difference you're gonna tell? At this level, they're basically the same unit. I think their stats are almost the exact same too. Because this is just an evil version of this. This is just outcast version of this. So it is, that's why I'm okaying with the strat, that if you're starting Vampire and Musolian, go get you some Bretonian Knight Errants right out the gate. And just a couple, like, up to at least 4. Whether it be Bretonian Noble or Bretonian Knight Errant, because these will basically both cover you. Because this turns into this, whereas for us, a foot unit turns into ours. So it is a little bit more risky too. Like, these guys can be killed off and you never get any of these if you're not careful. Whereas this one for Bretonia starts as this. So. But they're basically the same. Like, literally, this looks even more good than the other one does. Actually, no, I thought those changed colors, but it didn't. But now we have actual calves, so. And I did make a button for couch lancing to try to make it work. Did we trade in everything we have? We did. Alright, we have our save. Now it's time to try to kill some cultists. Oh, the traveling merchant's back. I almost have enough to buy something. Let's see if he's got something cheap. Necromancer staff. Ooh, oh, and wow, an Empire halberd. Oh man. That would be a tasty weapon, but we're not gonna do that. There is. Nope, that's actually not better than mine. Ooh, however, there is a Knight of the Realm shield in here. Very interesting. That's actually for good price, too. I'm probably gonna buy that. Because wow, it's even faster. The irony is it's even faster. Also, how do you hit people with your shield? Is it also X? Like couch lancing? Is it just I never had X and I should have? I've never realized how to shield bash. I've played this forever and I still don't know how to shield bash. I'm good at blocking and fighting and clashing and all that. Still don't know how to shield bash. I'm gonna buy this. We're getting a Knight of the Realm shield instead of our crummy little shield. That just looks nice. It's technically a good guy version, but I'm gonna take it anyways. A little bit better. Oh yeah, we got a better sword now, finally. I use the controller, so let me remember the bash key. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're using controller for it, so yeah, you'd have to figure out what the Oh god, look how expensive all this. Oh no, wait, that's Blazing Sun. That's Empire. We can't do that. I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. I'm trying to. Whoa, that one's just green. I don't like that green though. Doesn't match our house colors. What about you? Woo! I know it's Empire, but I do like that. That looks very Vlad gold red colors. Especially the actual Vlad version. He did like gold, though. Damn. Can't afford that, though. Can't afford any of the armor, sadly. It sucks. There's a Bretonian heavy cloth and mail. What does this look like? Ooh. Good stuff, but can't afford it. Not yet. We'll get there. We gotta start raiding people now. But that's a better shield, so I'll take that. Whoa! I'm confident, but not that confident. Come on. Actually, no, you know what? We've got... Are we full? Hold on. Are we full up? Yeah, 26 out of 26. Let's head back to Bretonian territory and raid here. It's better to go here too with the vampire build since you can't go fast enough to catch things before they run to reinforcements. Even with my build now, we're still not as fast because my riding sucks. Basically, my units are waiting on me. Ooh, that'll do. We need to wait till nighttime and we'll sprint after them.
You got a problem?
Nice. Yes, my problem is going to stab you. Oh, where's the audio? There's no audio, that's fun. Do I have no archers left? I guess not. Oh, I'm mounted now, I forgot. Well, you know what, that's fine. I forgot to put my axe back on. Oh, okay. Alright, it's just looters, so... Riders, just smash them. smash of riders. I can't see it. That went so much better. Anyone left, boys? Oh, that one. Get him, boys! Yeah, well, what the hell? How did that happen? Where'd that one dude die? Yeah, Cav, you disappointed me right there. I saw how y'all all missed. Alright, remind me to put my axe back on? That totally would, you know, could have gone bad. You can fight large group of 60s with your Cav. That's true. But I want to make sure we're safely got a lot of Cav. Oh, okay. That actually got us a pretty good one. So let's do the right one this time. Graveguard. Now we need more archers and try not to lose them this time, so. There are 6 of you. Perfect. Yes, more Cav. Wesleyan outcast. Enslaved warrior. Damned warrior. Okay. We really need to get our clan tier up too. That's another thing. The errant seems to earn more. The knight's errant seems to earn more. What you call it? Reputation. Date fruit. Date fruit sells for a lot though. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. This is my two-handed, right? Yeah. Well, before I do that, let me mark it so it's always locked. Okay. Just have everyone in the back and let the knight sledgehammer their faces. Yeah. That's what my plan is now that we've got a full set. I wanted to get that squire leveled up. Now it's just let the skelly boys die if they have to. Let my archer shoot now, finally. And just hit them with the cav. Ah! They made peace with Bordalo. Guess they were losing. To be fair, I don't think the AI should have any fights with Bretonia this early. They're not gonna win. That's with pole arms. Ooh, that's... I mean, this will help if we ever get a lance, so we can use our lance on horseback. But we're gonna go very gun-oriented in this game, so I'm actually gonna do foot stuff for him. I'm gonna, for Arceris Victoria, when we finally get her in the party, we're gonna do hers towards cav and guns. So she can run around with that grenade launcher on a horse and just blow people away. Okay, let me check Vampire Courier here. Still not maxed out yet. Alright. Let's go look. Oh, more outlaws. It's a small amount right now. Oh, it was a 19. Man, that might have cab in it, though. I don't want to lose my cab to other cab right now. Once they're hot, like, at least... ooh. Ooh, come on. I want that at least. Come on. You got a problem? There we go. That we can fight with our cab. Easily. Oh, yeah. When you're outnumbered, yeah. I do hate the vampires do most of their fights at night because they're faster during the night. So they get around quicker. I'm just gonna leave them like that. Now we need to put archers back in. I made that 3 now. I had to change my buttons around. We'll put here's what we'll do. Keep hitting the wrong button. Oops. know, we're just gonna kind of sit back here anyways and defend the archers. Alright, Cav. To me. I wish we could see. It's so dark. If y'all can't see this, let me know. I may have to turn the brightness up. Or find a way to turn the gamma up. I couldn't find it earlier, but... Oh, there they are. Okay, they got my Braytonian Noble. He must have got caught. Alright, let him charge. Ow. I can't freaking see. There we go. There we go. Oh, I cannot see what they're... Ah! I cannot see how close they are. Damn it! I can't see. This axe sucks. It's so short for a two-handed. What the hell? How's that not hitting him? What the? There we go. Get him, Oldsman. This is good levels for them. The Braytonian Nobles I don't care about, as long as they're winning. As long as mine are winning. Alright, charge. They're killing my archers. It was kind of hard to tell. It's so hard to see in this freaking darkness. I had no weapon for a second there. Alright, nice. Archers can shoot over infantry. Now you don't have to put them in the front. I know they can, but they also can cause friendly fire sometimes. I've seen it happen. I'm just used to them being in the front, and to be fair, most of them survive. So yippee! And they actually all leveled up. You know what? Let them be in the front. That actually got them a lot more XP. They became longbowmen. Fantastic. Yay! My errant knights are leveling up. Frickin' yes, Knights of Misfortune. It's expensive to upgrade to this, but I do not care. Because now we starting to get it. This is where the level begins. I might as well. This is where they look different, though. See, that's very different than what ours looks like. See, this is how you tell that. This is how you know where this kind of becomes a problem, because it's like, okay, that's very different than that. So we're only going to keep these two. These are like the two that betrayed their empire. They just never got new armor. So let's get some more. What do we need Skelly Boy wise? Hold on, let's look at our Skelly Boys. What do we let's upgrade roaming deads. Damned warriors become cursed companymen. 180 versus 60. So yeah, roaming undead are not as good. So let's actually get rid of you in favor of one of you. And 150, 180, yeah. And the rest need to be you. It's best not to command the knights yourself, not because you kind of messed up their charge due to your horse's speed. That's true. But they did fine until I realized we were already on top of the enemy. That was partly not me not being able to see. Like, it's dark. Those maps are way too dark for having to be forced to fight at night most of the time with the vampires. Like, it's so hard to see. Ooh. That's a halberd. Thrust damage. Ooh, I can actually put that on because I don't have... Hold on. I look insane. But you know, I don't know what... The thing is, though, I was like... I don't know if I want him to have a halberd like that. I can crouch lance with it, though. We'll take it for now. Just because I do need... Ooh, an Empire breastplate. It has no armor. What does it look like compared to mine? Wait, what? That's for you. Oh, that looks weird with that. Nah. Maybe better armor, but nah. Alright, let's take all the loot. Let's take all the loot. Do I want handling? I don't have two hands. Well, other than my knights, not much has two hands. Two hands for me. So that's pretty good. That'll be good for the horses. Just in case they do have shields, they'll break through the shields pretty fast. This would make me better with my axe. What do you think, chat? Should I go handling for our skill to make us a little bit better with two-handed weapons while on the back of a horse for now and off? Or do I go with doing damage to shields with the two-handed weapon? So that way shields get broken faster. Trying to think what I want more. Break shields or swing faster. Swinging faster is better for me personally and then tournament based. But wood chopper is better for war combat, and technically this affects my... If I put myself as captain of the cavalry, which is what I'm going to do next, I'm going to change myself over to the cavalry. That means they get that too. They get a 15% version of that. So they will bust shields like nobody's business. That will make them more freight training. We might want this. See, that we would... Actually, no, we're not going to use maces either. We'll be using a halberd, if anything, two-handed at some point. Or a greatsword at best. That would be better. Chopper would be better for great swords. It would be, yeah. Because we're going to be going mostly gun, like I said, at some point down here. Which, let me go ahead, now that we have a point, we're going to go ahead and do that. We need to go ahead and start prepping it. Well, yeah, because the length of the greatsword makes up for it being slow, unlike the axe. You want speed if you're going to go axes. Like, if you're going to go axes, you do both of these. This is what my Genera has, or Sura as her clan name. So we're going to go this. Wood chopper. Bretonian outlaws have cav though, don't they? No, these have ranged. They have 5 cavalry prisoners, but no cavalry troops. We might actually be able to beat that. Well, not if they jump me, though. Hold on, let's go. What about this one? Yeah, same thing.
Yeah? What do
we got
want?
only the 13. Nice. We found one of their hideouts. Alright, well, since the archers can shoot in over their heads, we're just gonna... I keep forgetting it's the different button. We're just put them right there. I am gonna move myself to the cap. Alright, actually, we're gonna have to skirmish pretty quick, so let's get these, you guys go there for now, and then we're gonna push you up. Yeah, because they're already shooting. Alright. There's a lot of infantry versus my skeletons. Let's have y'all go kill not that. Go kill that. I'll stay back here with these guys. Shield wall. Don't get stuck on trees, boys. That's why I'm not with you, so you don't slow down. Alright, now I'm gonna rush in and start trying to grab some hits here. Ow, I hate javelins. Okay, I screwed up. Whoa. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. I hate this two-handed axe. It's so damn short. Jesus. That was me, but Jesus. We should have definitely went a knight. My guy sucks so bad on a horse. I'm just better off getting off the horse and trying to kill these guys on foot. Oh my god, how did that miss? Well, knights win every time anyways. Jesus, yeah, I do kind of regret not going a knight. I just hate that we can't be a vampire and a knight. So dumb. Well, we still won. Doesn't really matter. Didn't lose anybody either. Another Mausoleum Night of Misfortune. Now they're all very nasty cav. I might turn one of these into another Castle Sterner Knight Black Knight, so we have a little skelly calves as well. We didn't get nothing, like, prisoner-wise. They must have killed everybody. Ooh, horses. Horses for days. Olives and beers, raw silk, salt, date fruit, flax. I don't need any of this. Oops, I made that. I don't know why I did that. Still no better armor. Oh yeah, horses. Yeah, it's just adding to our horses. Perfect. I have faith in your cavalry. They're a lot stronger than what you think they are. I know I won 6-1 advantage. Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't do anything in that fight. They did. I'm kind of mad that I missed so many hits, but it is very hard to play this build. I don't know what it is about this build. It's just, maybe it just doesn't vibe right, or the skills we chose just don't work very well together. We're wounded pretty hard now. Can I hide inside this castle even though it's Braytonian? I need to heal up. I'm more wounded than my troops are. My troops aren't even really hurt, it's just me. Wow, there's a lot of outlaws over in the city. It's a good thing we're not at war with them. Wow, look at all these dudes. Taking so long to level up. Oh, I can get a new troop. Nice. Oh yeah, 12 infantry, only a couple archers. Let's go. Chase them until nighttime comes. Oh, whoa, hey, I'm just not that confident as a commander to do that. No. All right, now get these guys.
You best back off. There's dozens.
The others got away. We'll kill you instead. Let's see if I can get better at being a writer. We're gonna have to teach our guy how to be a cav man. Like, we have to play cav so much now. Alright, Skilly boys. Shield formation. Protect your I don't know why it does that every time. Protect your archers. We'll just have them sit right there. Alright. I'm gonna go spear on this. That button's not working. It's not letting me crouch lance. Alright, well. Is it just the infantry?
Go forth.
It's just the infantry. Alright, charge. Oh wait, we hit him from the side. The crouch lance button isn't working. Oh shit. Missed. Okay, I'll get him. I suck with this guy. The jab is so late that my timing's off. Yep. Ow! That was unlucky. I got hit by a scythe on the way by. I'm gonna have to look up what the button is. Roaming undead warrior, we don't care about that. Hey, Castle Stars, Nine Black. Alright, you know what? Yeah, get him. Alright, he's dead. Now this one. Yeah. Oh! Are not only certain weapons can crouch lance. Really? Weird. Most spears can do it, right? I'm pretty sure most halberds can do it. Oh wow, look at this. Mussolini and Villians already. Nice. Our archers are actually leveling up pretty fast, which is nice. We should definitely have more of those at some point, just to have a little bit of range. Oh, hell yeah. A doomed questing knight. Yes. And you can become our one other Knight of the Realm. These guys become anything else? They do. They become their own questing knights and then the Grail Knight, yeah. We're gonna have 2 Grail Knights. It's not gonna be fair. Because we're not supposed to have them. We'll have our own versions, to be fair. Ours become... yeah, Black Grail Knight. So it's just gonna be the... we're gonna have the good and evil version. Hey! Look Aku became a Varric's Reaver. Ooh. Nice. My one Skelly Cab is doing work. He's learning. He's become a bot of the squad. A dual Falchion, that's worse than what I have. That's better than what I have. That's at least some decent looking. Ooh. What does that look like compared to what we have? I mean, nothing's gonna look like Alucard anime-wise. And I don't have any armor right now that looks somewhat even close to Romanian. I think we'll go with that. At least we have a cape. I do think we should have been red. Since there's no proper black in this game, I do think we should have been red. Alright, none there. Only lances. It says it in the weapon description if it can crouch. Really? Hold on. I don't think I have one as an example. That's the problem. Wait, I wonder if they have one in the, hold on. We need to find a Braytonian city. There we go. Let's go over to Turin real quick. See if they'll let a vampire inside for a second. Pretty sure they will, as long as... Oh, hey, there's a tournament here, too. Perfect. We'll at least get to see if the crouch... You know what? That's a good way to see if the crouch lance button is working properly for me as well. Since my weapon most likely doesn't have it. Let's find out. This is either going to work brilliantly or I'm going to die. No in between. Yep, that didn't work. That definitely is not the case. It does not have nothing to do with the weapon because I still didn't crouch lance. And you said it was X. It's not X. Because I just had a lance and it still didn't crouch lance. The icon didn't show. Well, yeah, but I pressed the button you told me it was that I have assigned. So it's clearly not that button. So I still don't know how to crouch lance. Did that kill it? No, it didn't. Might as well wait here and heal. Get some medicine up. Oh, also, might as well sell stuff and ransom prisoners. We're not looking for reputation anyways right now. Ransom prisoners. Wasn't that much anyways. We should hopefully get more from the trade. Since we've got a lot of stuff. Hell yeah, now that's the money we need. Now we're almost to the amount we need to get our armor. Need to build up speed before you can crouch lance. So that's either because of my riding then. Does riding affect how fast you pick up speed? Because if that's the case, then how come they can crouch lance in that battle and I can't? So how am I actually supposed to get into that speed? I am really hating this not being a night thing. It's really hurting our playstyle with what this is supposed to be like. It's putting us at a huge disadvantage. Which means for those tournaments, I'd be better off not crouch lancing. No, we don't want to recruit anybody here. So, further eluded right now, I don't even know if my button's working yet or not.
Mess with us.
Let's get these guys. I have enough health to at least fight 9 on my own and help. know we can't do it with this, but I need to build up javelin pole arm skill then if that's the case. And I need to build up riding skills. I terribly missed. Let's get his head. Let me see if I can get the full speed. Why does it feel like my guy just don't want to... Hold on. What if I put my shield up? Yeah, that should be full speed, so this one can't do it. If it is working, this one cannot do it. Wow, they killed those guys fast. I just wanted to see if I could test something, so... Yeah, this one... Wait, what the hell? Riders? You're supposed to be charging? Not freaking standing there? The hell was that? Why did my cavalry just stop? I don't think you need high polearm. I think you need at least a decent starting level riding. Maybe it needs to be rank 2. Like I need at least 2 points into it, and it need something like that. I do think there's flat stats in this game that it doesn't tell you about. That's cool. My archers keep becoming really good. I do really think it's got stats in here it is not talking about. We have 2 enslaved warriors. That can become 4 more damned warriors. That'll make 4 damned warriors, which means there's 5 cursed companymen. Where are the graveyard warriors coming from? Oh, they're coming from the regular skeletons. So let's get regular skeletons. Let's get one of those. And for now, we'll get roaming undead because they're like our throwaways. Take all their loot. So I want to look at, this is what I want to look at, because this, part of this doesn't totally make sense, because me watching someone else who plays this more than I do, his skill level isn't that high in this. We have tier 2 already, and the darn thing's 24 already. It's almost at its first skill. Now, once again, if we had played towards a night start, I think we start with this. Yeah, we start with one of these. So, maneuvering, and I wonder if that's part of it. And oh no, wait, full speed. And that's just charge damage dealt. Is there one that increases? No. See, I've seen it before all these levels. Aha. Oh no, that's from Footman. That's not for you. There, okay. There's the top speed one. But that's not acceleration. Is there an acceleration one? Because it has to do with acceleration. Plus 10% range damage while mounted. Plus 5% mounted melee damage. Yeah, there's no skill for that. This is why I said I do wish there was a little bit, it was a little bit easier, because it might even be this. Because I want to say that it has to do with this, but since this doesn't have a flat stat to it, it's just points you put into it, and it does affect these 3 skills in it. And giving you endurance. It says make it easier to learn skills bound to this thing, but sometimes I also do think that where it's not telling you is that it's also making you better at this. But I don't know that for sure. But let's see. 2% polearm damage, 25% dismounting cavalry when hit. Wait, huh? Of dismounting enemy cavalry. Oh, with a heavy hit. What's that one? 30% chance of knocking enemies back with a thrust attack made with polearms. 10% thrust damage with polearms. Swing speed. movement speed, knocking enemy back. 20% bonus damage from speed, but that's just adding damage. What's this one? That's just damage to steeds with the polearm. 50% damage when you hit enemy in the head with the polearm. Ah, okay. That still doesn't matter though, because that you have to already be crouched. Or couched. 30% chance of Lance staying couched after the kill. But that's not getting you into couching. That's why I said whatever the stat to get into couching easier for it when you do have a weapon for it is definitely has something to do with some of the stats that you don't see. And I do think it has to do with the fact in general that this is a 2 and that this is lower than this. But I don't know. Because these are all just improve what is already capable of doing. These don't make it easier to do it. At least not in the early game. These last ones could have it. Let me see. But even then, this far down, triple couch lance damage against field. That's cool. But these down here are just icing on the cake by now. Like, you would have already been doing it a bunch and know how to do it and have, yeah, you already been the ability to do this skill. So that just makes you better at doing it, but that doesn't make you do it. That's why I've got to figure out how and why my guy's not doing it in tournaments and why he's not getting the full speed fast enough. That is a miracle. What the hell is that? There's a Nurgle faction down here. I'm not going to help them, but... Oh, there we go. Some Raytonian outlaws. I got a point in stewardship. Nice. Ooh, wait. That's an 18 right there, and it's about to turn nighttime. So it means we're going to be real fast. Whoa! Alright, well, we got it, and we didn't have any help. Good. Yeah, maybe fast horses, but it's, once again, it's an acceleration thing. It's not a top speed problem. He's not getting the top to the speed quick enough. Is the issue. It has nothing to do with the top speed itself. That's right, there are archers.
Do my bidding.
I think we're just gonna charge them, to be fair. Yeah, because they're barely any difference. Charge! Don't get shot. Go. Now I'm getting shot instead. Okay. We don't need any skeletons. None of them died. It's just prisoners. And... Highland throwing daggers. Ooh, simple javelins. We really need a gun. We need to get our engineering up enough, and we really need a gun. I'll have to go see how much the books are to buy. Yeah, we're good there. Just take all the loot. Yeah. But that just makes it easier. That doesn't make it, like, you know, possible or this or that. Because here's another tournament, but we're not going to be able to couch lance in this, I don't think. Just because... Oh, it's not. It's nighttime. Also, I gotta heal before we go into this tournament. Oh, okay. Riding finally got its first section, so we want... maybe maneuvering for us? That's charge damage. That would make the horse itself do more damage. And I think me is going by, right? I'm gonna do full speed. And up here we're gonna go... Yeah, see, I don't know what the shield bash button is. I'm gonna go wrapped handles because it's fast. Oh, we're a maxed out initiate now. Career ability scales with athletics. So now my speed is increased by 20% when Red Fury is active. We have to start getting regular kills as our character though. If this was Gennaro, she'd be activating that skill constantly. But he just doesn't do damage. Which is so strange. Oh yeah, we gotta wait for morning to do the tournament. We're also not healed. So if he hits us, we're dead. Alright, well, let's join tournament. I don't know if I want to bother trying to couch lance just because I don't think we're capable of it. Yeah. See that? There, it's doable right there. Yeah, I think I got it to work, but it didn't aim right. Yeah, that's gonna take some, and that's gonna be very annoying with our character. He is not gonna be able, he might not be able to do that. We might have to cheese it and do the way I've always done those tournaments. Couch lancing is also not necessarily the greatest in this game. It does good against AI who are kind of on the ground and stationary, but against other knights, you screw up your aim slightly, you are gonna get insta-killed, especially if they're doing the same thing. That's why I don't necessarily like couch lancing. It's good if you're just charging a bunch of infantry, but otherwise, we'd be better off because winning those tournaments is way easier just jabbing at them. Well, we didn't get anything out of the tournament, so let's wait here for some time and go out at night. That'll give us a chance to heal up our HP a little bit. Alright, sundown. Sundown and the dun down. Oh. Oh, there's some cultists. Oh, they're gonna get oh, no, they're not. Technically, the Bretonian outlaws have better stuff, but we're gonna kill these cultists. It's my revenge. It's time for revenge. Hey, caught them during the daytime. Nice. We'll be able to actually see it. Lancing those Bretonians down in true jousting match. Yeah, in the tournament, it's more fun, but I feel like if your character's not built for it, you're never gonna win it. Not against the AI. Oh, there. Okay. Cav, let's go. As usual, Cav with me. Spread them out a little bit. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you know what to do, Kev.
Say sure.
Alright, missed that. Missed that as well. I hate it. Or did I suck on horse with this character? Versus what we were doing with Richard and others? Oh my god, how did that miss? This actually has such a small hitbox. Alright, well they're dead.
Fort Measure.
Hey, we have an extra one, so let's get an extra skelly boy. Ooh, armored bear skin. Now it's better than the one I had. Oh wait, was that the one I had, or is that's a better one than the one I had technically? But I'll leave it. I need better chest pieces. Yeah, cultists have terrible stuff. Also, something very different about him that is very like, I'm noticing an issue with this build as well. It is taking him a very long time to get to clan tier 1. I had my Von Karstein Isabella to clan tier 2 by now. And I just don't understand why they do so much better over there. As far as, like, just starting as a vampire. This is the meadow. We have a 50% chance at... Oh, well. You know what? No, let's heal. There we go. That gets me back to full health. Now we can hunt even more. Well, that's a 14. I'd rather go for you. Oh, there. You guys are way faster, though. Oh. I mean, I'll take it if y'all guys will try to jump me. Are you not? Hello? Oh, there's a shader compiling. What the hell? Come on, game. Jason. Okay, now we're getting a little hefty. Even for my calf. Let's cut this 14 off. They're near the water. They're not going to be able to get away.
You're just harmless.
We're just harmless, Errant is the meta. Yeah, it really is. But it is kind of sad you can't be a vampire for Mussolini, though. Or at least you can't be the easy version. The version that you can kind of just start off and go, yeah, I'm a vampire, and be kind of cool. And, I just do find that a little silly, but oh well. Among many other good things about this mod, that's not really much to worry about, to be fair. Alright, boys.
Riders.
Mouse
Do
sensitivity up
my
there.
bidding.
We've got archers on this one.
Soldier, die.
Oh, okay. You aren't just gonna camp, huh?
Say sure.
Let them get their charge off first because they're faster than me. Oh, one of our Bretonian knights almost got stuck there. Alright. Alright. Totally missed. I need to learn to wind up my shot before I go in like this. I totally still missed. Oh god. Oh. There we go. That did no damage. No. Okay. Alright, well, that guy got rid of Judging the distance from the horse is so hard. There we go, got that one.
Heaven be praised! The day is ours! Victory! Victory is ours!
Press start and wait, press start. Look at the gift the modern day players who get mega jumped and want fast leveling of writing. What? Okay, hold on. One, it's not start. I don't have a start button, remember. It's not, I don't use control. Oopsies, I pressed the wrong button. Leadership is leveling up, nice. Still, ooh, a longbow. Can't use that though. Ooh. Its handling is worse, but look at that damage. It is also slower, but you know what? Its length is 1 point better. I'm putting that on. That looks more like something he'd have anyways. Okay, none of this is gonna be better, so let's just take it. Take it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so alright, so do I do it on this map or during a battle? Because you didn't say if it was during a battle. Alright, so what I want to do then, we need to put this to tier 3. Well, that's the wrong side. I forget, that's the side I'm looking at. So if that's the case... See, I don't want to hard focus on this either. Here's the double-edged sword with this spot. I need it just to be just to survive. Make my learning rate go up faster at least. During battle, okay. What's our next major upgrade? That makes our horse better at, that makes it carry more. That makes the party faster, which is good. Plus 10% melee damage from speed to mounted troops in your formation. That's really good. So we're gonna put 1 in here. That way it's at least a tier 3. That way we can survive our Bretonian lands. Stewarding is now level 35. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of characters we can level. Heck yeah, look at that. Now we got some more Misfortune Knights and now some more Doomed Questing Knights. Let me bring those up here. Apparently they're down here. We've got Doom Questing Knights now. Our Knights are pretty high rank at this point, so they're gonna be, like, tier-wise. This is tier freaking 4? Yeah. We are actually quite scary. These dudes are packing 240 already! Oh. Yeah, we're at that point. Oh, yep, might as well. Then we have 2 Braytonian Questing Knights as well. 2 captured Braytonian Questing Knights coming up. I'm gonna put them above this one so that way there. So with that many Questing Knights, oh yeah, let's get one more Skelly Knight as well. Now the Cav meta begins. It does look like we might have lost one. I thought we had 12 Cavs. Do it that way. Interesting. Wow, that's expensive, but yeah, like I said, that's well worth it. Just because of what that's... the strength those possess. Oh, that's a lot of cultists. Alright, it's nighttime, we can get them. Ooh, a 20, hey, I'll take that. That's actually pretty good. That gives us at least some more to fight. And much more work for my knights to do. Also, you have 11k. Go rob that Black Knight. We need 20k, remember? We need 20k to recruit him, I'm pretty sure. And then we need a little bit over that so we can make money back from selling... Ow! From selling my stuff. Well, we are gonna go rob him soon. Very much soon. Soldiers. Arrows. This is a weird spot. They must be over there. This is just gonna be me having to min-max this area. Only 120 foot. Actually, up here, follow me, but only till we get to the top of this hill. Yep, right here. Stop right here.
Do my bidding.
Alright. Already get him. Alright, discharge. Let's do it, boys. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh god. Alright, back to the sword. I don't like how... I'm gonna have to change it into difficulty. I hate how much damage I take. Like, I'm not a vampire. I might as well have been human. At least my one-handed does a lot of damage. Okay. I got shot. My archers are doing work now.
Sounds and overboard. Sounds and just.
There we go, that out. $10K for him, $20K for the damsel, okay. Then we'll go back and see if we can steal his armor then. Yes, already a Varix Reaver. 2 of them already. Alright, now you become a Doom Question Knight. You become a Bretonian Question Knight. Longbowman becomes the last Villian. So we have a bunch of Musolian Villians now. Graveguard can finally become Shaneshal Graveguard. We can get a Sternsman? Yay, our first Sternsman. First Sternsman. We've got one Skelly Boy. Let's get another Skelly Boy. Take all the prisoners. We're gonna have to sell stuff again. All these upgrades we're doing to the army. To be fair, I'd rather get my army upgraded than me a little bit right now. Because our army was the thing holding us back. I'm somewhat holding us back, but not as bad. We'll fix our character problem after the army is perfectly secure. Oh, they're gonna run across the bridge. No, I'm not gonna go out that. I'm not going that deep into Bretonian territory. Let's start heading back. If we see anything along the way, we'll chase it. Whoa. Okay, that I don't mind. I don't mind you separated like that. Alright, let me get this 17. Maybe 17, 18? 13 and 17? Okay. Come on, nighttime. We're gonna have to use nighttime to catch them. They're way too fast.
We're not looking for a fight.
I am. I'm looking for a fight. There, y'all can just sit right there. The Villians are actually really strong, apparently. Alright. Wolfman with me until we get up here. Yep, now... charge. We're just gonna go one-handed for now and work on our riding skill more than our polearm skill. They've all got javelins. Lots of javelins, apparently. Ow, I freaking... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Ah, frick! Ah, god dang it. Battle, but I think we can fast forward to those. Let's do that. They're gonna win without losing anyone anyways. I'm the only one who died. Oh my god. One of the random Bretonian Quested Knights became a Grail Knight. Look at how expensive this stuff gets. But we got a Grail Knight now. Our first Grail Knight. First company. Damned Warrior. We technically need some Skelly Experiments. I'm gonna go Spear Boys. Coming Undead. Okay. We need more regular Skellies. Ooh, oh, it's not better though. Does it look cooler? No, it's more raggedy actually. It puts everything at the bottom. Okay. That's not better. It does kind of look like a hat though. That's a one-handed axe. I would need a two-hander to replace the one I have now. Alright, I'm gonna go rob the knight. Oi, oi, oi. Let's go sell stuff on the way, too. Oh, there's more there. I can't fight anyways. I'm wounded too bad. Might as well return to Mussolini and sell stuff and get steel armor. We got quite a lot, so I'm assuming we have more than enough. Yeah, there is. Vincent the Fallen. Ransom prisoners. Trade. Sell everything. That will put me back up there. 7. What is that? The moot is no more. What? The Von Karsteins are doing better in this playthrough than they are in mine. I'm stronger than they are in mine. The moot's dead. Find that kind of funny. Still no troops here. Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. What? Are you kidding me, Serpent? You let the Trident? This is why not being clan tier 1 sucks. I'm almost there. How is it taking so long for him? So what determines getting clan tier up faster? Is it leadership? This is a 49. I'd have to go see what hers is. What is his? Like, stat-wise. Tier 2. He's barely at this. Maybe it's this. I really don't know. Steward, possibly? I know Steward. Trying to figure out why his renown is taking so long. Maybe this? What would that be under? I don't know. You were making so much less renown. You forgot to rob the knight. I'm gonna rob the knight. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just checking something. This just baffled me. Why the hell is this a thing? Oh, well, I know what we gotta do if we take this territory back at some point down the road, if we get to play that long. Alright, let's go commence the robbery. Tavern. Actually, let me make a save, just in case something goes wrong. I always like to save before I do major things like this. Okay. Let us make this person hand over his stuff. I might keep him for a little while, just to have someone better at writing than me. I want some caravan longbows.
Hey, so who are you then?
My name is Alakar. Question night. Don't waste my time. I could use someone in your company. 10,000. Here you go. Cool. Done. Time to commit highway robbery. I need that, sir. Yeah, I'm taking that, too. Don't need the shield, surprisingly, but how much money is it worth? Not worth anything, you can keep it. Yeah, never mind, I'll just hold on to it then. My horse doesn't have armor. Surprisingly, your feet are actually not that good. You don't actually have good feet. Alright. Mutter. There you go, my horse. Now you're safer. Now we're getting rid of this piece of axe. For something far, far better. This instead of that. This is actually better than that shield. So, nope, this is definitely better than that. Oh, that look. Oh, we should have went red. We should have been red. This would have looked so nice in red. I may change our clan color. To a gray dragon right now. Because we just don't have black. It technically is black and red, but it's like... It's just the armor is dependent on the flag's base color, and this looks good, but it's like, nah, it's not blood knight enough. Yep, we want those. We're not gonna do the helmet. This cape also looks really weird with this. I'm gonna have to get a better cape. He didn't have a cape, did he? He did not. Some do, some don't. He did not. Okay. As much as I like this helmet, it's so good, but it's like, I'm doing this. We're taking the risk. I know it means we can get one-shotted with a headshot because of the way the realism works on Bannerlord, but he just doesn't look good with the helmet on. If I can get that witch hunter hat at some point, I'll accept that. So we're gonna sell his helmet for 1,700 to make a little bit of the money back. We'll basically almost be back at 10k. Sell this crappy shield, even though that's not worth any money anyways. Let's sell this and that and the rest of my stuff that I'm not using now. This is at least upgraded us some. Makes us at least a little bit harder to kill now, not just one-shotted from a body shot. I'm totally a vampire, guys, right? Right? Holy... How did I get an extra unit in here? Oh, because of Vincent. Get out of here. You're not worth that. There we go. Now we got Vincent in here. I am going to keep him for now. Just because we might as well use him since we've got him. We're not gonna keep him. At some point, I am just gonna dish him out to some random party. If this playthrough goes long enough, he's just gonna head up his own random party. But eventually, we are gonna replace him in here with Ceres Victoria and our Empire Captain Butler. So, but for now, I will take that because that is at least going to give us someone to kind of watch over our what's it called? Well, by the way, what happens when you don't assign a unit to a... So let's say I don't put him on infantry during the planning phase of the battle. Does that mean he just runs around on his own? I almost kind of want him to do that, just because Cav is never... I don't have another Cav unit. I would have to separate our Cav into 2 groups. Which is fine once I get 12, because then I can go 6 and 6. He gets 6, I get 6. But... use it until... No, we're not using anything until we get the hat. No. We're taking the chance of getting popped in the face. Okay. Done. Now we go trade. We want to sell what we're not using. Another 2,800. Nice. Good. We're back at 10k again. Let's go hunting in the... Oh, no, wait. We need the rest. We're going to have to wait for some time this time. We got to heal up pretty hardcore now. Because I died like an idiot. Or you can add him to Cab as a hero, not a commander. Oh, right! How do I do that? I haven't done that yet either. I'll have to do that when we do this next fight. You'll have to show me how to do that. I forgot you can do that. So you can have 2 people on the same unit. So that's what we'll do. He did make my upkeep a lot more expensive because he's now human. But we're at least getting good medicine skills too. Even though we're not focusing on it, it is a vampire's ability to heal. So having healing points is quite good. Yeah, we can't sit here too long. I don't want to waste money. I'll get the 50% health and then we're going to get out of here. There we go. Alright, back to Bretonian lands. It's easier to hunt over here. Yeah, no. Dismiss the phenomenon. I had no percent chance to get that. Let's go this way towards this 18. Alright. And jump it. Come on. You would think I'd be faster by now. This is something I don't quite understand, is why we're also so slow.
Mess with us, and we'll sell our lives dearly.
I don't care about a brigand. Surrender or die. Alright, let's see how to do this. Add them to the sidebar next to your face. Oh. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It actually gave us 12 cab in the process because we did that. Very good. Very good. Very good. Arrows. Alrighty then. Oh, I want this. I want to use. Actually, no. Let's lance this up. Alright, boys. Charge! Let's see if I can get fast enough. I did. I missed it. This is going to be good practice. Because I can't do anything else. Alright, turn it around. Here we go. Got him! Yeah! Into couch again, let's go. Coming around. I missed it. I got that one though. Now we're getting it. Missed it. It's so hard to aim this. It's got such an awkward hitbox. We're just doing what our cav does now. Yeah, gotcha! Now it begins! Ah! It's so hard to get him on the left side. I can probably do it better on the right, but I'm gonna jab this one. Ah, missed him. Alright, sword time. Oh, I got him. Never mind. Alright. Now it feels better. There we go. Also, how do I make my horse neigh? Like, how do you make your horse lean back and, like, and rear up? How is that? Is that a... See why lancing is fun now? Yeah, it can be, but it's... I wouldn't trust that in the tournament, I don't think, though. I just don't know if that's really helpful for how small the jousting arena is. It's fun to try to do it, though, if you don't care about winning the tournament. Like, if you're just trying to play it and just have fun with the tournament in general, you are going to be better off just to have fun and do that. Yes, yeah, so now we got a Black Grail Knight to go with this, regular Grail Knight. Knights are getting up there. I think we've made up a lot of good progress tonight that we didn't have. We don't have enough room for anybody. Still not clan tier 1. We're just gonna take all of this. None of this is now gonna be better than any of what I have. Now it's just money. So, alright, so now the next thing I need to learn how to do properly in Bannerlord is how do you shield bash? We don't know how to do this. I don't know. That's a 23. I want this 23.
We've got no quarrel with you.
Now we can start just making the money. By my will. That's it. That's all we need, and here we go. Might as well begin, boys. Let's get into it. Get up to speed before I get there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. He's terrible at riding. Why won't you get to speed, bro? How long do I have to stay riding before it becomes fast enough? Why are you not getting speed this time? Well, we can still jab him. Why are you not getting speed? Sure. For some reason I'm not. Oh well. Alright, well fine. If it's not going to get the speed then. I don't know why I'm not going fast enough now. Alright. Okay, I'm doing terrible now. I can't seem to get up any faster. Why can't I go up? Oh my god. Oh, I do love this sword though. Sir. God. Alright, we're gonna have to work on our two-handed. We don't swing fast enough. I should have went with wood handling if I was gonna do it that way. There we go. Oh, okay. Why can't I get faster? Maybe I do need a new horse. Ah. Okay. Yep, we're gonna give up on crouching for now. We need a new horse. This horse is become lame. Clearly. Even oh, he lost his head. Yeah, this horse has clearly lost its skills. I need to find a good Bretonian horse. Also, did you see that video I posted about Block's new mod? I did see that. I didn't get to finish it, but I saw the new ship mod, like the naval combat stuff. That does look dope. That does look really awesome. Questing Knight is now another Grail Knight. Yes, good. Now we have 2 Grail Knights and 2 Black Grail Knights. Our Knights are now something else. We're now at that point. Like, because we have 4 of these now, we're at that point now. That's why these guys, even with only having 11 fighting like a 29 of those dudes right there, they did nothing. If they had spears, maybe. But even then, now it's gotten to the point even spears would have a hard time with this because we're at Grail Knight level. So yeah. Now I just need clan tier 1 so we can actually get some more skeletons to defend the front line and some more archers to balance it out. And more horsemen. I want it all now. But we're going to earn a little bit more money by running around a little bit. We need to go heal for a second. So let's head into Castle Baston. Because I need to heal up. Oh, wow, wait. Castle Baston actually has a tournament. Oh, this is a city, not a castle. It's just confusing because it's called Castle Baston from the freaking universe. That's confusing because there's castles in this game that have that in front of every name. So this is an arena here, so we'll do that. Might as well trade stuff and upgrade while we're here then. Not sure what it... Oh, it's telling me I can... Ow. What does an outlaw become? Oh, just outlaw captain. Don't care. I can hire him though. Leadership finally got its second upgrade, so +4 starting morale when fighting, recruitment rate of tier 1 and tier 2, don't care about that. Stout defender, that's not really good either. Well, crap. Let's just go with the morale then. Fervent attacker. Let's just go with the morale. Let's get our two-handed up. We need to make our two-handed better now. And we'll increase our pole arm at least by 1 as well. Just so we have better jousting. Okay. We're gonna... I'm a little worried we're trying to couch lands. We're trying to earn... We don't need the money, so I'm gonna try it. Alright, here we go. I just hope our horse will get fast enough. It didn't! Damn it. This is the problem. Hold on, I think of what I need to do. I need to let it start over. There. Oh, it starts me over at slow. Oh, wait. Ah, it got me. Yeah, it takes way too long to get to full speed. That's gotta be the horse. We need to find a better horse. Well, we're dead already. Alright. Block also made a mod that unblocks achievements when using mods. Well, that's cool. I mean, it does make it a little cheaty to earn achievements that way, in some ways, but damn, that sucked. Yeah, we need to get us a, better horse. Since this is an actual city, I'm gonna see if they have any here. This is Bretonia, so Castle Baston, so I'm hoping that's the case. Let's see if you got any better horses. Okay, that's way better than mine. What riding? I need riding 60 for this? Well, what riding am I now? Oof, that won't be for a while. Yeah, our guy sucks at riding. We may never be a good cavalryman as far as jousting. We may have to just deal with two-handed. Now that we have a proper two-handed sword, though, we might not need the couch lance anymore. I can just ride by and slice a piece of them off. And that'll slowly get our riding better. But let's see if we can get a better horse, at least that's a lower rank. Because my guy's horse isn't better than mine, right? It's an old pureblood, maybe. So, okay, let's see what these stats. So, memorize these stats, chat. 21, 52, 67, 198. It is, okay, it has less HP. It is way faster, it looks like, though. Hold on. 52 versus 47. Maneuvering's 55 versus 67. Charge damage is 21 versus... That's not much difference. So the only thing this horse is better at is HP. So we're probably going to want his horse. If that's the case, then. His horse is slightly better than mine. So let's really quick do some theft again. We're not going to sell this. Alright, so go to horses. Oh, I can't ride this either. Oh, it takes riding 75 to ride this. That is so annoying. Ah, frick. So this is what I had, right? Is there anything better in here? Hold on, let me put mine back on and let's see what I can find horse-wise. Put my armor back on, too. Okay, the Cantonine Charger. Oh, it's a war mount. So I wonder if that wait. So what's the difference then? It's heavier too. It's also faster. This is what we need. Okay. So we need to put you in here to just help my party go faster. And we're gonna buy this Kentarian Charger. Okay. Yeah, some, give you a better armor there. That's at least better than my current horse. Okay. Let's also buy one extra charger, regular charger. We're gonna keep this because this is still better than even what I'm using now, speed-wise. Which is really what we care about. Speed and maneuverability in order to let my couch lance actually trigger easier. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know which causes the acceleration. I don't know which affects the mount getting there quicker. If it's the type. If it's the speed or the maneuvering. I don't know what it is. So we're about to find out. I now have a war mount instead of a regular mount. That's a noble mount. Don't know what the difference is, really, to be fair. It does say that's better, though. At least mount type-wise, apparently a noble mount is better than a war mount. But a war mount's better than a regular mount. Okay. He also made a mod that allows you to name and customize your horse and level it up to improve its skills. That's cool. I like that one. Give it an ability, and give it an ability to kick, also give you an ability to call it. I do wish you could do that. That does seem kind of weird that that's not a thing. Alright, we're gonna wait some time, let ourselves heal up. Since we lost the tournament here already. Same rule, I'm gonna get to about 50%. Did I forget to ransom off the prisoners? I did. Might as well hold on to them. There's not that many. Get back to 50% health. Want the link to the mod? It's kind of it's kind of compatible with the old. You said kinda. I don't know if I like kinda. I mean, I do want the link either way. That sounds like an amazing mod. But if it's only kind of compatible, part of me goes, maybe I should use that when we do Game of Thrones or something. Or vanilla, because that would also make... Oh, hi, boys. You guys want to jump me? Come on. Come
Back
on.
off, stranger,
Yes, I got both.
unless you want trouble.
Yes. Now let's see if my horse is better. By my will. Soldiers.
Go.
Oops, I meant to follow me. We're going in. Alright, hold on. Charge. Let's do it. Yeah, it's a distance thing, I think, too. Hold on, let's run this just straight in this direction. He's still not doing it. Why? So what did I break? What happened? Why am I now all of a sudden... Oh, they actually managed to get to my archers somehow. Why are my archers out here? Oh, you guys gonna die. Oh, hold on. Ah, shit. Why the hell did they... I did not tell you to dodge, boys. Oh, you can't hit shit right now. Well, that was a waste. We just lost infantry. We're gonna have to go re-recruit some more freaking recruits. I'm trying to figure out why my game stopped all of a sudden letting my horse ride faster. Like, what happened to my horse? Why is it all of a sudden just not going fast? She wasn't having a problem earlier? What's going on? I don't understand. Oh, don't use demigriffs. That's fine.
Look at him run!
So do you think am I bugged out right now? Why am I not running fast? Shouldn't I be running, even with a shitty riding level, I should get to full speed by now. It's like I've stopped going. Hold on, let me dismount and see if that'll help. I forgot what I made F. Jesus. I've changed my buttons around so much. There we go. So let's get back on it. See if that fixes it. I broke my game. Yeah, this mod might be getting too old. I kind of agree with that. We may not be able to finish this series as much as I want to do an Alucard series. We may have to wait till the Wood Elf update. When the Wood Elves come out, eventually down the road. Because at least the game will get a big ass, like, major, like, almost unclogging. Because that's how mods sometimes work when they haven't had a major update in a while. So it's we probably almost might need to cancel this series temporarily. Come back to it when we can get a better setup. And either go do Game of Thrones or go do vanilla for a little while and show off vanilla. I do want to show off vanilla at some point too, just because vanilla version of this game is just as good. We can't be a vampire, of course, and there's no spells, but it also would be funny if it turns out vampires just can't ride horses. At least not in this vampire. Mod version 1, 2, and 3 in the game. The game version is 1.29. That's true. It is pretty old. I did have to de-level my game. Like, I had to put it back to an older version of the game in order to run this mod. So that does show the age of it. That its age is getting kind of up there. I don't want to replace those because I lost my damn Mausoleums. Give me another Spearman. Spearman becomes Skelly Guard. Let's put them up here. We lost, so I had what? Didn't I have like 5, 6 archers? We lost like 3 archers. We'll say 4, just to make it a good number. Well, actually, we can have 30 now. So I'm gonna get 2 Castellians, and we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna go get 2 more. You are leaving prisoners behind? Oh, troops are prisoners. Yeah, that's fine. Get all that. I know another fantasy mod that lets you play as elves and other creatures. Oh, do you? I mean, I'll check it out. I like any fantasy mod, to be fair, overall. Alright, let's head back towards... We gotta go back. We're gonna be wrapping up soon anyways, but let's head... Oh, tournament! We're gonna keep trying to practice that crouch lance. Oh, wait, I can't crouch lance right now. Shit. Ah, well, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I always do then. Just jab them. I'm just gonna jab. Oh, it's a bone crusher. We're just gonna jab him. See, crouch lancing's working in here. He's going full speed in here. God damn, I hate crouching though. I don't know how to do it. Aiming it is so hard. At least he did it in that. I don't know why he's doing it in the tournament, but not on the battlefield. There's definitely a lot of bugs in this game. It's like there's definitely a lot of bugs. Or not game, in this mod, sorry. It's called Realms Forgotten, and it even has a main story to it. Really? See, that intrigues me. That it's a mod with a main story? That's intriguing. That's a 39. Ooh, I don't... Can we take that? It's just infantry. As long as they don't lock down the cab, I think we can take that. I'm gonna make a save before I do this. But I'm gonna take a bigger risk and see what kind of... see what kind of power we actually do kind of have. I am starting to kind of get... It is starting to get a little monotonous running into these bugs. Are they running at me? No, they're running from me, so we clearly can kill them.
We're not looking for a fight.
Oh yeah, look at that power. That's how strong Grail Knights are. Look at this, chat. That's not even our infantry doing that. This is all cav. The cav are the only reason why this bar is so big. That is hilarious. At least that's still accurate for the mod. That hasn't broke. That's a big mod, but I'm fine with that. I'll just delete something else in the process temporarily. I'm gonna put my archers back here. I'm not sure why they charged in the first place. I feel like they broke or something right there. I don't know what happened there in that battle. It's alright though. Alright, let's just get it going. Let's see if we can get to full speed. Okay, now crouching is working again. Let's go! Yeah, it's definitely buggy, but at least crouching is working again. Going in. Going for these. Go for these. Oh, they're rushing. Oh! I missed. Alright, over here. Skelly boys, I'm coming in. Coming in, Skelly boys. Got him. Ooh, a damned warrior died. Nope. Nope, that's not good. Sword time. Alright, we got it? Yeah. Woo, nice. See, easy peasy. Just need to run them over with horses.
Yes!
Yes! Guys are, yeah! So, hell yeah, bro! Oh, we lost 2 people? I should have seen what died. Well, we can get another damned warrior back. I know one of those died. Into a more cursed company man. One of the Castilians leveled up, so we want some more Sternites. Skeleton spearman into skeleton guard. Ooh, regular skeletons. Let's get some of those. Take all the prisoners. Yes, that's fine. That's some good loot. That's some good loot. Want me to share the link to the Calradia, want me to share the link to the Calradia fantasy mod? Magic is not as advanced as the old realms, but the factions are good. Yeah, like I said, I'm interested. Yeah, you can definitely send it to me. Oh, there's a 15. Let's zoom in so I can target them.
Oh, you best back off.
You best back off. I think I'm gonna stay near my infantry on this one, just because I want to keep them safe. If I see them getting too close to the infantry, we're gonna run back and dismount. Because we're losing units inadvertently.
Right as judge.
Alright, let's go. There we go. Oh wow, it killed it. It didn't actually like kill him. Alright, they're going. I'm going for the ones that are going for the infantry. Frick. Missed him. They're gonna kill them all, I think, this time. Oh, yep. Where is there another one? Where is he at? Oh, he's right there. He's down. There we go, nice. Nice. No deaths that time. Also, Block made another mod called Reinforcements. Don't you hate it when you're attacked and a lord is just out of range to help? Well, this mod makes it so other parties moving on the map can join in. That's amazing. That actually happens the most during sieges. I think the thing that makes me mad about sieges the most is that the military from the base... So let's say there's an enemy sieging your castle. And you attack the siege camp. You actually don't get help from the city that they're sieging. When in real life, the city would sally out and rendezvous and meet up in the middle with the units coming to help them. We're finally clan tier 1. Look at that big difference. Look how we went from 20 to 29 to 30 to freaking 55. We finally actually can become a mercenary, so that's good. That is actually probably a good spot to kind of start wrapping it up tonight, probably, too. We actually can join as a mercenary for Mussolini now. So now if they get in the middle of battles, we can actually join them. That's dangerous for us, though, with how low a level we are versus my freaking Von Karstein, who has already almost 100 troops. It's insanity, the difference in speed for some reason. Renown that he's not getting and that she gets. I'm not really sure why. It is quite strange. Not gonna take the roaming undead. Let's head back to Mussolini and sell our wares. We've done good for now. As much as I want to attack another one. Zoom out. I mean, we're 31. Now that we have 55, now it's reasonable. Like, now that we're clan tier 1, 55 is reasonable if we can get to 55, which I'm going to recruit some people while we're over here. We need to get some more recruits, and we need to get some, Do I want any more horses? Now that we're at 55, I got to decide how many more cav I want, too. Because we're doing good with the cav we have. This one questing knight hasn't become a Grail Knight yet. Same thing. There's a few Doom Knights, Doom questing knights that haven't done that yet either. Yeah, I'll get some squires. We need to get mostly archers as we have 9. Let's go get that first. Yeah, there we go. Recruit all of those. So that way we have better infantry and we can start getting some archers. So that's... How many now can become archers? So that's another 9 archers. That's another 9 archers. That's actually pretty decent. I think we'll leave it at that. Infantry is at 26 now. And when Skelly Boys are permanent, they can easily be gotten, so let's go get some squires. Since this city, thankfully, is still alive, and the Bretonians didn't take that, that would have been annoying. So let's go get some squires. Oh, the hanged man's. Alright, here, I hate to do this, but I don't have any spellcraft, so I'm not gonna do that. My Isabella can do this and get free skeletons. It's hilarious. We're gonna loot the hanging bodies. Take the sword. Dig up the grave. Loot the buried bodies. Offer a prayer, because why not? Wow. Thank God we have a lot of cav. They're never going to attack us, because that's a lot of new cav right there. That's 6 new cav. Yep. That'll end up being 6 new cav. Alright, so our next episode is going to be trying to get Police Girl. We need to go for one of our first major objectives. And we need to join, which actually, let's do that before we end. Let's do this before we end so I can save it as that. I can talk to... Oh, nope, there's the serpent himself. Rather go talk to you. Hopefully I can catch you.
That's close enough. Who are you?
I am Alucard. There's something I'd like to discuss. I would like to enter your service. My sword is yours for the right sum. Ah, god dang it. We do not need hired swords currently because we are not at war. Okay, so we can only be as mercenary once it goes back to war with Bretonia. So we'll have to wait till another war kicks off. So that means our main objective for next episode is to get Ceres Victoria, aka Police Girl. So we need to get our maiden next episode. Then after that, I'm going to start working my way towards maybe the Empire for a while, depending on how the Serpent does. Because I really don't want the Serpent to die either. So I don't know if I can go to Empire territory safely yet. If the Duke starts another war with him, and he does not take those castles back without my help, he might get eliminated and we might be in trouble. Because I don't know what will happen if we don't have a Mussolian to get units from. I think the culture still stays Mussolian and we just have to take it back eventually for ourselves. But it would cause a very big issue for us. Like a very big issue. We'd have to retreat to Vampire territory over in Von Karstein just to keep making money. And to survive until we became big enough. Because that's another thing. We'd have to actually use the Von Karsteins to possibly go kill the Bretonians if Mussolian died. It would throw a huge kink in our plans. So, I have to make sure the Serpent does not lose somehow. As well. Hopefully. By the way, this series is going to go as long as we can kind of make it go with all the bugs that we're already having. And, I gotta go sell stuff. Along with all the bugs we're already having, along with, kind of just whatever happens. If for some reason Mussolian dies, or something weird happens, or we completely lose our army and it's too hard to come back from, we're most definitely gonna just kind of let that fly to the wind, basically. Alright, let us trade while we're here. So all that, hell yeah, now that's the money we need. We're back up to 12.8k. So that actually gets us a good start to having the 20k we need for the maiden right there. Go to arena, join tournaments. Let's do this tournament before we go. And then I'll read chat before we end. Added Empire Trooper. I don't really care about this. So this is training for couch lancing. Alright. Alright, okay. I got him! He actually got jousted properly. The first one I do a jab. Because my guy sucks at riding, the first one's a jab. Because after it resets, he gets going fast enough in his joust. Yes! Now we're starting to get it. I think I'm starting to learn. Oh, come on, Alco. Alright, we'll do this first. Alright. Yes! Oh, it's against Vincent! My own dude! Alright, Vincent, let's do this. You're technically a better knight than I am. Jab first one, second one's a couch. Let's go. Oh, I killed his horse. I hit his horse. Oh, he got dismounted. Oh shit. I can't press the dismount button. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's do this, big guy. How? Oh, did he hit me in the head? He did. I should have blocked first. He got me. I wasn't ready. Dismount may have to be a different button. I mean, I'm learning buttons that I don't really like where they are. So I'm learning that I may have to put buttons in other places now. Like, there's just certain buttons I'm realizing that was not as convenient as I like. I need to be able to dismount faster than that. That's a bit sucky, what just happened. Because it threw me off, because it took me so long to get off my horse. So I accidentally killed the horse and not him. Hey, but whoa, that leveled up our riding real good. So note to self is you can actually get a proper couch lance off in a tournament. That shit gives you a lot of riding points. These are just HP points for the horse. I'm gonna do well strapped. Because if my horse does actually die, I'd rather not lose it. Especially when we get a better horse later on down the road. So we're gonna go well strapped. And I'll read chat as well. We need to ransom off our prisoners. I forgot to do that again. Wow, that is very shit. There's another knight in here. That is very shit. Alright. I think... Hold on, let me get... That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let us save it, I think. I think that's everything I can do right now. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Hold on. I'm kind of idiotic here. I did not check to see if you had any levels. No, you do not. Look at how much higher than me than this you are. Holy shit. No wonder you survived it and your horse didn't. Uh-huh. You see that right there? See that? Why does it not show that on mine? Is there a way to bring that up on me? See, it shows up now. How did that come up? What button brought that up? What? What button brought this up? This actually got to tell me what that is. So it's this. This is what that is. This is why couch lancing speed increase is different or worse. This is why it's taking us so long or so little to get into it versus... So I only have a 15% increase to this. Let's look. Shall we? He has a lot more, but it doesn't say that. It doesn't say what it is. That's a bit strange. Oh, it's a penalty. So, oh, wait a minute. Oh, so I have a 15% penalty. So I'm 15% slower. Holy crap. Well, I just learned something new about the stats today. So that's how it determines that. So because he's this high, he has no penalty to this or this. So he does max damage, and he gets to max speed real quick. I'm surprised he didn't destroy us in that on horse. Like, I'm even surprised I killed his horse, and he just didn't hit me with the couch lance. Also, look how much it increases the horse speed, too. How much am I getting extra? Shit, only 10? Oh, dear. Okay. I see why the Knights Errant did so much better when we played it. I see what the issue with this was now. So let me look at you then. Yeah, that's all that is. These don't affect much. That's why these are the easier skills. These are based only on these passives down here and this right here. These are pretty much normal. Bow is probably, yep, accuracy. Same thing for you, I assume. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that also determines reload speed. Interesting. Okay. So let me look at something in Charm then. Does it tell me? Yeah, this is all, stat-wise, all this is doing is relation increase with NPCs. This was increased party size for me. Now, if I was a governor, there'd be more here. Yep, Surgeon and Governor. Oh no, never mind. Maybe there isn't a Governor charm. Because it shows the Governor one here. I just realized something. Where do I do that at? Who's better at this? Me or him? Me. Who's better at this? Me or him? Me. Oh, I can't be both. So I'd rather be that. So let's see what he's better at. So this, he'll be detected 8 meters away. Surgeon, he'll be a 6% increase to healing troops. He's actually got decent healing. Mine's way better, but maybe I should wait. Actually, maybe I should be that then. I technically need Quartermaster though. Yeah, we don't really have. We'll make him the Surgeon for now. Just so we get some increase to healing. I freaking forgot this was a thing. Sometimes I question my own logic. Because I know that was a thing this whole time, but my brain never remembers to do it. Never, and you're supposed to do it from the beginning of the game. Like, make yourself Quartermaster of your own squad. So that way you're getting the bonus from the steward. So when you get frugal and stuff. I'm an idiot sometimes. That was on me, that one. That mistake was on me. But, make sure we're saved. I'm gonna do it one more time. But alright, yeah, we're saved. Okay, let's go back to main menu before I freak myself out more. Like you can, let's see. Like you can be in the middle of losing a battle and other lords, even garrisons, can join in mid-battle, turning the tide for you. That's better. That is a lot better. I'll give an example of how insane battles can rapidly become in that mod. In the Eagle Rising mod, Darius was Eastern Rome. That's right, there is a Rome mod. I want to try that at some point, too. Darius was Eastern Rome fighting the random cartridge lord. Cascaded into a 2K men war from 89. Wow! Yeah, that got up there real fast. But that makes sense. But yeah, that... Sorry about that. Oh, dang. Sorry. I've been coughing all day. God dang it. Lords kept joining the fight. That makes sense. Nice. That is really dope, though. That is a cool way to do that. That's a cool way to kind of get them to get everyone more involved with that mod. I like that. I'd use that alone probably for vanilla, just to make it where it's less about I'm worried about the armies on the map joining in, because they will join in now if they're close enough. The distance is a little like they have to be pretty damn close. Like, they have to be pretty darn close to be considered. It probably makes it wider, too. That mod probably makes the distance between reinforcements a little longer as well. Like, it doesn't have to be as close. But settlements are my biggest thing. They do not join battles outside their walls. And I'm like, that's not realistic if there was an army helping them and ambushing the siege. They would do like Rohan did in Lord of the Rings. They'd ride out to meet them. And then Gandalf would save the day. No, I was kidding. But that is more realistic. It's like, why would a settlement not come out to help an army trying to save the settlement? Seems kind of strange when you're trying to keep your settlement intact, and that's the most guaranteed way to do it. Well, why would you not do this? Sure, you could argue, well, they might lose manpower. Well, yeah, but compared to what your enemy is about to lose now that they're caught between two forces, yeah, it's acceptable. Nah, it unfreezes the map when you're fighting. So, roaming parties. Oh! That's different. That is very unusual. Oh, no, that's both good and bad. I like that because it's a double-edged sword. Because that means they can do that too. God, that would be... I wouldn't want to use that in this mod, though. Do not use that mod in this mod. Even if it's compatible with the old realms. Like, even if it is. It's probably not. But if it was, don't use that in this. You will die in the very beginning of the game. Guaranteed constantly. Especially if you start in Musolian territory, there's like freaking 20 cultists roaming around on average. 20 stacks of cultists. They're small, but that adds up if they're all able to just run over and help. Oh yes, that's scary. That sounds like both a fun mod, but also a terrifying mod. The same happened to Darius. He jumped in 8 that turned into a 90. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. That's freaking terrifying. And that would be double that amount even. Double even 95 if this was the old realm. Because of how many cultists tend to stay in a general region with each other. Especially in vampire territory. I have noticed that's why I'm learning that the meta... Unless you're playing Von Karstein and you have a really OP melee setup... and slash spellcaster, you're gonna be destroyed in the vampire territories other than that with that kind of mod. Because in the vampire territory, all the chaos units, cultist units, and beastmen if you're over in vampire territory, like Von Karstein territory, there's beastmen over there too. So, Kazarak's squad, which I think he's in here somewhere too. But I haven't run into him. Oh, I do like that Archaon and Kazarak are on the map somewhere. If we don't get to do anything else in this series before we end it and temporarily call it until we can make a better version of this series, I do want to try to find Archaon. If we can for this, at least somewhat in this series. But we'll do that after we secure at least the base goals, which is to set up Alucard's team. Which is get Ceres Victoria, so get our maiden. Get her a gun, or a grenade launcher. A gun at least. We need to at least get her a rifle. And we'll work on getting her a cannon later. And we also need to get an Empire captain to represent our butler. So... he held out long enough for help to come to him. That is cool that can happen. That probably really makes the game lag if you can't handle it, though. Because that means that's a lot of reinforcements randomly spawning in and coming to help you. That's cool, though. But yeah, I think that's what our plan's going to be for this series. As much as I want this to be kind of its own full series, I do think this mod is... it's finished enough to try to do it, but you're going to have to be willing to get around some some little minor problems here and there, whether it be a bug or two every now and then. Not big bugs, just minor bugs that may, like, in my case, my horse would not go to full speed during that one battle for some reason at all. It's like, so random weird bugs like that you'd have to deal with. And then the other main thing, especially if you're playing the new faction Musolian and not a Bretonian faction, you are going to have to put up with, you need to make sure you understand, you are at a disadvantage. You need to go do some things that you normally wouldn't have to do as any of the other factions, just so you can live and get your early game not as painful, especially if you're playing on Bannerlord like we're doing. So, which I do think that we may have should have just kept it to warrior for fantasy's sake, to make it feel more fantasy-like, and I think I will change some things back to warrior type difficulty when we come back next episode. I know I'm gonna put me back down to hardly able to be killed. So, I'm gonna put me back down to I take 25% of normal damage. Basically. It's still not gonna guarantee me living, but it'll make it where we at least feel somewhat more vampire-ish. But it doesn't lag, it still follows your battle limit settings. Oh, smart! That's smart design. See, I love modders, man. Modders are just game developers who never got any proper attention from any companies. They really are. They're developers who should have had jobs as developers, where we get what you see today instead. And when it comes to certain AAA games and stuff like that, you know, that's really so sad. Modders out here making like badass stuff, like things that make sense, making it not break your computer, also being smart by the settings. Yet you go to a AAA game, that thing barely runs. Oh yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna go on a tangent. Sending the links, nice. Nice. Yeah, well, we'll stick with this for now. But once this series comes to an end, I want y'all to vote what we do next. We'll wait to start that vote at the moment. I'm not going to start it tonight. Just because not many people were able to join because I started so late. So, when this stream or series starts to come to an end, sooner or later, however that happens, I'm going to have y'all vote. Especially after you give me the mods, I'll see what they're called and kind of explain what to everyone what versions we're gonna have to choose from. We're gonna have y'all vote on what type of Bannerlord series we do next. Do we do vanilla Bannerlord? Do we do Game of Thrones? Do we do the one Farseer mentioned in chat? Not sure. I'll have y'all vote on that when the time comes on what you'd rather see out of those. Technically, 2 are fantasy. 1 is straight medieval, you know, fantasy. But actually, I shouldn't say that none are fantasy. Even vanilla is fantasy because it's based on a non-real place. So it's a bunch of like empires that are representative of real empires, but technically isn't a real place. So I should say, some are mystical fantasy, 2 are mystical fantasy, 1's a hybrid, 1's pure mystical. So, want me to send Rome as well? Yeah, you might as well. I am interested in that one. I want the Japanese one to be done. I want that one the most. Like I want to play the Japan one. When the Japanese one is within reason and it's really done well, and it's to a point where it feels like you can do a proper series on it too. All for 1.29 version. Good. Yeah, we need to. That's another thing I need not to forget once we're done with this series. I need to re-put my Bannerlord back to 1.29. But yeah, send the Roman as well, and I'll check it out as well. We'll put it on the vote as well. Cause I wouldn't mind playing some Roman stuff. I would probably take the easy route and would probably just choose one of the Roman empires. Probably the one I usually do, which is East. It's the purple one. That's terrible. I always forget which one it is. I just look at the colors. It's the purple one instead of the red one. If that's a choice, that is. If it is, that's what we'll join. Unless I see something else in there that catches my eye and I feel like that seems more fun though. That's if we end up doing that one. There's so many choices. If we go Game of Thrones, by the way, the choices of what we can do in that are gonna be hilarious. There's even alternate histories you can create in that one. That one does impress me the most at the moment. Just how much it has to offer overall. Because you can actually change the history, like you can save you can save the Stark house and prevent the Red Wedding. That's one of the alternate histories. You can keep Robert Baratheon from being killed. You can do all kinds of stuff. Let's see, Rome is Eagle Rising, and it requires RBM and an infantry, and his infantry every RBM. Is RBM another mod? Also, do any of these need Harmony, or does Harmony run with these as well? Does it require them, or no? I think I still need Harmony to run Dismemberment, though. Because I do like it to be hyper-realistic, even no matter what version we're doing. I do enjoy that mod the most, because that adds that extra little piece that feels like it's missing from the game, that goes, yeah, this is how brutal it was in this time, during this time. Rome is in a civil war in Eagle Rising. You have French Rome, Spanish Rome, Italian Rome, and the Byzantine Rome. All require it. Gotcha. So I'll just leave it then. Because Harmony already got updated, so it should be fine. But that's good enough. So I'll just leave Harmony where it is, and I'll just have to learn what the load order is for the others when I put them in, whichever one we go with. RBM is realistic battle mod. Alright, because I would need it to make it feel hyper realistic, right? Because it requires it, doesn't it? Yeah. And that would be interesting. Infantry heavy. Yeah, that'll make the Legionnaires actually be what they're supposed to be, and you won't just lose them at random like you probably would in a normal version of Bannerlord. Like, even the strongest of units, if they get jumped, they do die real fast. Like, let's say, like, 3 guys hit 1 elite. Even if those 3 guys are kind of low level, there is a good chance they're going to kill him. Like, 3 peasants can still kill, like, tier 5. But that's, with the hyper-realistic mod, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Or realistic battle mod. I bet you a peasant cannot kill a legionnaire. I bet you 3 of them can't even kill a legionnaire. They won't die as fast as vanilla. They last as long. Yeah, that's good. So we'll do that if we do the Rome one. We'll add the realistic battle mod for that one. Would be an interesting time to feel it out. That means I'm gonna die a lot more in that game, because I'm not used to being one-shotted. Even in Bannerlord difficulty, there's a certain point where you stop being one-shotted, because it's based on armor. Now, I'm being one-shotted in the head because I'm taking stupid risks with not having a helmet. At least until I get my hat. I need to get a Witch Hunter hat so bad. That's if this series goes on long enough. But that'd be cool. But let's see. Also, morale matters because most of your casualties will come from your men running like it did in real life. That's cool. So we're gonna need to make sure, however, the morale works in that game. I know you need food, because if it's like normal Bannerlord mechanics, at least for that part, that means you need to have a good variety of food because Romans are spoiled. No, I'm just kidding. That's how you get more morale. Keep their legion standard high, yeah. So I'll have to. That's if we go with that one. I'll have to see what we end up going first. But yeah, definitely send me the links, and I'll check them out if you can. Oh, also, I'll say I can. No, that doesn't matter. I'll just open it up on what's it called? Because when it goes through Discord, it tries to open up the browser. If it's sent to me on Steam, it opens up directly to the workshop. And it allows me to subscribe to it. Also, you can knock weapons out of enemies' hands. That's scary. I assume they can do that to me, too. How the hell does that happen? That'd be an interesting thing to see because I've never seen anything even representative of that like that in this game. But then again, dismemberment wasn't a thing in this game originally either. Until the mod. So, you know, hey. That's... If your posture What? Oh god, there's a lot more to that one. Oh. So I wonder if posture's like stamina. So that's another thing. There's no stamina in this game for swinging. Your character will slow down the more you swing. Eventually. But I wonder if posture means stamina in that mod. Like if your posture is low or stamina is low, you can't hold on to your sword. That's actually kind of awesome. Oh wow, you can be knocked down and staggered. You can be staggered in the actual game, not by weapons. But you can be staggered by horses in standard Bannerlord. But it's interesting to see, and by shield bash. But it's interesting to see you can be staggered with just regular weapons. Also, the more damage your men take, the less performance they have. That's realistic. I like that. Sometimes I wish that was actually in Bannerlord naturally. Because then for a mod like this, that means the Skelly Boys would be way better than your average cultist just normally. Just because they would take more punishment before they become less effective. That would be cool. That's a good way to represent the Roman organization in warfare as well. Because that's kind of how they were kind of known for that kind of stuff. Unification, cohesion, those kinds of things. That was a big deal with them. Also, this totally looks very Skaven. Even though I know it's not. Are you in there, Ickit? Are you slow? Are you here learning to make guns? That would be funny if that actually was kind of what that was. I know it's not to the modder anyways, but like in my brain I'm thinking like, he had to come up here and steal those secrets to guns at some point, right? Because we do know he traveled around, but that would be funny if that's him learning. It's like, what is this? Ah, yes, yes. It go boom. If you want Byzantine Rome, you need the Europe map mod. I don't think we need Byzantine Rome. There's enough different Romes, it sounds like, in that mod. I'll play whatever the modder intended already. It'll be fun either way. Once again, that's if we go Rome. Once we do the vote at some point, it depends on what everyone votes for. It could end up being Game of Thrones, could be that fantasy mod you mentioned, could be Rome. We'd have to want to specifically do a Byzantine campaign before I'd go and get that map mod for that as well. That Europe map also adds sea travel. Ah. So that's the sea. That must be the one he's going to be, I assume, kind of using to his advantage to make the naval battles, I assume, then, work properly. He must be using that as part of it. So there's sea travel in the game. So that way when ship combat happens, eventually down the road. Because I was wondering that how the water part got put in there, because I'm like, there ain't much boats in this game, or technically any. At least vanilla anyways, but that's cool. That's good to know. Like I said, that kind of stuff makes me really like always impressed by modders. That's why I think mods are just my favorite thing now. When I'm not doing just standard stuff, if I can find a mod that's cool and decent for the game, I'm gonna do it. Especially if we've already beat vanilla or have checked out vanilla. This is the first game I've done where we didn't start with vanilla, we went straight into a mod. Which I do think maybe now, hindsight 2020, probably should have started with a vanilla campaign and did that. But and then come back to this part, to the old realm stuff, but oh well, hindsight's 2020. Yeah, Eagle Rising is on Steam, so I linked the Nexus mods. Oh, isn't on Steam. I assume you meant to say. So I'll have to do the Nexus version. That's fine. I'll have to learn how to install it that way. That's the advantage of having it on Steam. That's probably what makes Old Realm at least and the Game of Thrones one a little bit more accessible, but it doesn't mean better either. Sometimes Steam versions are a little weird, as I've learned. When I got the real version of a certain game, when I bought it directly from the developer, versus what Steam had and the mods that I had in it, I was like, yeah, no. It's better for me to use these mods in the full actual version from the developer. I'll link the mods on Nexus. Eagle Rising is on Steam. Oh, okay. So Rising is on Steam, but the others aren't. Gotcha. Is the realistic battle mod also on Steam, or is that on Nexus? Pretty easy to find. I mean, yeah, I go on Nexus all the time. Nexus, ModDB, whichever one it goes, I end up having to go to first. But yeah, is the RBM, the realistic battle? Oh, that's on Steam. It just took a second for your comment to pop up. It's on Steam. Nice. So I will say the Rome one sounds a little bit easier to do. If we were trying to jump from one efficiency to another, the two most efficient out of our choices seems to be Rome or Game of Thrones. That's just if we wanted to make it easier. It's not like it's hard either, to be fair. It's not like I don't work with Nexus because of Resident Evil and other things. Which we gotta, Resident Evil. We're gonna go back and finish that once the theme for horror comes back up, by the way, chat. I have not forgotten our modded Succubus Slaneshi Leon playthrough. It's coming back. We're gonna finish with it so I can keep to what I'm doing now schedule-wise and don't jump everywhere, because that's what's causing these problems. is I jump around too much. So diplomacy mod is a must. Yeah, diplomacy is pretty terrible in this game. I have seen the diplomacy mod. It is pretty rad. Diplomacy is pretty shit in this game. It's very limited on what you can choose and propose as far as, like, actually communicating with other lords. Plus, it tells you a lot more details with the diplomacy mod during war times. Like, you actually get to see more about the war and different things. And do more with it. Because it allows you to make peace and non... Yeah. Well, that mod allows you to do that in any of the versions of Bannerlord. I've seen everyone use that mod on most mods that are compatible with it, or even vanilla. Most people use the diplomacy mod, I'm now realizing. It's the only mod I didn't download because I didn't realize that's how many people were using it. So when I looked at my diplomacy, I was like, why is mine so weird? I have seen what the vanilla one looks like because I've seen the lion himself. I've seen him do both versions, with the diplomacy mod and without. Both are good. If you want more detail and actually have more choices to communicate with other lords that you don't want to fight. So for instance, I'll give an example. Let's say we wanted to play Sturgia, but we wanted to ally ourselves with Britannia, and not fight Britannia, but fight the Khuzaits and the Empire. That's possible with the diplomacy mod, because like Farseer said, you can make non-aggression pacts, which you cannot do in the standard game. Which is, I don't quite see why you can't do that, or why the AI can't do that, but maybe they felt the AI would just get stuck in a loop, and the ones who become peaceful will always be peaceful. Maybe it's to make sure the AI never fully takes over the map easily. Because there used to be some balancing issues where certain factions would just get deleted under certain circumstances. Sturgia used to be weak, apparently, back when it first started. I never got to play this game when it first came out, so I don't know. But apparently Sturgia was very much getting wiped out by the Khuzaits most of the time. Like 75 to 80% of the time. And then the other percentage, they were barely living. Like, they didn't win, but they didn't push them back, but they didn't die either. So the Sturgians used to always lose in some form or fashion. Now everyone's a little bit more back and forthy now with the way they made it. So I assume that's probably why there was no decision to allow non-aggression packs for the AI. But I only want the player to have it. That's all I care about. Let the player have choices like that, though. Especially if he's king, or if he's become part of a faction that he can make a suggestion for. Then allow the AI to do it, because you're allowing the suggestion to be made. Things like that. So I do think that's a little strange that the vanilla version didn't do that. But I never take it out. Hopefully they add alliances, and that would be fun too. An alliance and defensive pact, because that would also play into a Britannian, if you wanted to create a Sturgian Britannian alliance. Because I do think the two of them together would be so broke. I played it. Valandia took half and the Hans took the other half. That's what I heard. Back in the day, Valandia and the Khuzaits won everything usually. Like, they always ended up being the last two factions. Because I like Sturgia. Sturgia is my favorite, because obvious reasons, the Viking kind of thing going on. The northern men and women. The axemen and women. I like axes. What can I say? Axes are really... If it's not a knife, I like an axe. Axes are nice. Don't get me wrong, I like swords too. But I do think if I had arms, my weapon of preferred choice in melee combat, if I had to like sword fight someone, not that that's a thing in modern reality, you just use a gun. But it's like, if you actually had sword fighting today, that was like actual sword fighting to survive, my weapon of choice would be an axe. Not necessarily two-handed, maybe one that can be both, is what I would probably do. So that way I can block easier with it if I need to, but also get some good one-handed swings if I had a shield or something else to use. Those two were busted beyond repair. Well, they did repair them. They eventually debuffed them enough and found a balance. It was great. They had Cav bonus in Siege, auto resolve, and what are the two factions that are Cav heavy? Those two. One's ranged and one's melee. So you're either getting ran over or shot, and you can't catch them. You're getting shot at and you can't do nothing about it because you're not going to either. It's going to be so hard to hit a moving target going that fast on a horse, and they're shooting back at you, or you're going to get ran over by the other one. The Kuze horse archers are so OP. They still kind of are to a certain extent. They still give a ton of armies a run for their money. It's way more balanced than it used to be. But god dang, they're still scary. What little of the vanilla game I got to play and fight at least a little bit of the Kuze, yikes. And the Sturgeons do have a problem with them usually. That's why the Sturgeons usually get erased by them originally back in the day. Now they hold their ground. They don't necessarily push unless there's a player with them. Like if you're an actual player and you're going over there and you're a mercenary actively joining the battles and helping them win and helping them push certain narratives, then you actually can get Sturgia to win now. Whereas back in the day, even with the player's help, I doubt you're going to beat Kuze with Sturgia. Not back then anyways. Now they have a chance. It's still an uphill battle, but they have a chance. Northern Empire was impossible to save in the beginning. Yeah, it was, yeah. It would just get slapped between two sides. It starts in a very terrible spot. But alright, chat, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I want to give a big shout out to my moderator Farseer as always, making sure that the knights have learned how to crouch lance properly, and for bringing enough horses for everyone. Also, a big shout out to anyone joining it that get to see the stream as well. Well, Bayard, I hope you enjoy those mods. We will. We're going to do series on, maybe not all of them right now, but eventually I'll probably check out each of them and do a small series on all of them. Not all of them will probably get main series, but they'll definitely all get checked out at some point. I'm definitely going to try them out. But, we're going to finish this series up one way or another, though, first. I have changed our goal for this before I go, like I said. Goal is Ceres Victoria and our butler. That's our main goal. I was going to originally make the goal, alright, we're going to take over Musalian and take it back from the Serpent, then push through some of the Bretonians, get to the Empire, reuniting and getting me close enough to go conquer Manfred and take his stuff. That's probably not going to happen. I'm going to be realistic with how many kind of small issues, and we haven't even gotten into a siege to see if sieges work for me. Because if they're still going to lag and the frames are still going to drop to like 12, it's not going to be playable. We're going to have to go do something else. At least until that's fixed or this mod gets an update. So the horses mod is staying. Ah, the horses mod. The horses mod. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely going to get that. My brain. Right, the one that lets you upgrade them. We definitely... You want that... if you're going to play Kuze and put that mod on, you're going to be the brokest, and Valandia, you're going to be the brokest, scariest thing alive. Because now your horse is going to get better. As well as you. I can't even begin to think of how terribly nightmarish that is. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Big shout out to Farseer, everyone, and to everyone who joined in. that didn't get to see the stream, hope you enjoyed our grind up to build up Alucard's party and get his little faction going for this first part of the series. It'll continue in a later series as well. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Let's see. I named my horse Lamborghini. It's a good name. At least it's fast. Ferrari would have probably been better, but you know, it also kind of sounds like a horse. Also, wait, Ferrari would have. Well, I guess the Lamborghini has horse too. Both of them have horse symbols. Why does all fast supercars have horse symbols? I guess just because horses are fast? Why not a cheetah? Or, you know, Jaguar, like Jaguar did. Anyways, I'm ranting about stupid stuff now. Anyways, the name was not for show on how fast he was. Good. Still should be Ferrari, but good. But you have a good night, Farseer. Peace and love. You ride Lamborghini into battle and you destroy them. They'll never get you. And if you use a Zeech model, it'll also have off-road somehow. It'll be an off-road Lamborghini because someone made one of those exist. But anyways, peace and love, everyone. I hope you all had a good one, and I will see you all in tomorrow or Friday's episode. Most likely it'll be tomorrow. And to keep with the theme, now that I've realized what this playthrough is kind of going to end up, we're just going to keep playing this for the rest of the week. So tomorrow or Friday, whenever it happens, most likely tomorrow, we're going to do another episode of this. So hopefully y'all will get a chance to join up. We're going to try to get our maiden in the next episode. So, peace and love, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone! Bye!